Hi and welcome to a video on the Malvern line. Today I'm going to show you guys this limited edition of King George III in a Great Western livery. I picked this up at Toddington's Steam Gala this year. I haven't got a King class, so it was going a lot cheaper than normal, so I thought I'd go for it. Right then, so as you can see, we've got the normal Hornby sleeve over the top of this one. It is DC ready. I have no idea what pin it is. It doesn't say on it. And then you've got the normal type of packaging. Some history on the back, some dimensions of the class here. But the main thing we want to know about is the model. So again, you've got like this ice cube style sleeving. There we are. Oh, and some stuff in there, which I've just thrown at the camera. So you've got a certificate of authenticity for the final day of the King class, and then you've got the standard instructions and everything, telling you about the lubrication, different bits and pieces of how to lubricate, how to attach accessories, assembly, guessing it to couple the tender to couple closer if you're going to have it on display. And it looks like it's an 8-pin decoder in the tender, which eventually I will get round to, but at the moment I don't have a layout, so that's not a huge thing right now. Right, so take off this sleeve here, and as you can see here, we've got an accessory pack with some piping there. I think that, yeah, is etched nameplates, some brake rodding, and an extra coupler because there isn't one at the front, but there is one at the back. I have opened this up before and I have fitted, I think, what is the gear mechanism. But here we are. This is the King class. Let's try and do this without breaking anything. And get rid of this. So, this is the first model that I have bought since I was a child. Well, I say child, since I was a teenager. Oh, and the desk is on a bit of a lean, so I might start coming towards camera. Let's get a bit of a zoom in for you. There we are. So, there it is in all its glory. What I will try and do is work out a way of getting a few different shots of this for you. But on first impressions, very, very lovely model. Not sure what I'm looking for. I will get it on the rolling road in a minute, just to see it running, see everything working. But right now, guys, I will go around the loco and get a few different shots and angles for you. So here we are. Here's a slightly different angle for you. So we've got like an angled shot running down the length of the King for you. As you can see, it seems to be very highly detailed. There's a little bit of a scratch on the pipework here on this corner, but that should be easy enough to paint. We've got sprung buffers, which seems to be like a standard now. I believe the brass on here is actually brass in metal. Most of the model does appear to be plastic. If I could keep my hand out of shot, the rodding along here is metal, along with the wheels, because obviously we need that for the electricity, which is very lovely. The paintwork, to be honest, I can't really fault. The numbering on the front here seems to be very clear and crisp. This part here at the front, this hose pipe, has been fitted by me separately. So I have had this out of the box before. I couldn't resist when I got home because this is the first model I have purchased in many, many years. And now that I'm getting back into the hobby with a small project, which hopefully you will see at some point in the future, if I can get my butt into gear. But here we go, we'll swing it round this way for you. And here we are. So on this side I've also fitted another component. You can see the gear mechanism that runs down the length here and behind the nameplate. That is another metal piece which runs all the way along. I will probably pop on the etched nameplates or number plates onto here. No extra nameplates, but I do rather like the Great Western logo on the tender here. If I could get more locos like this, I think I would. But as my plan is, I'm going to try and model a heritage railway, which doesn't exist. So I can sort of have a bit of free rein with this. So it's sort of going to follow the heritage plan, so I can have diesels and steam locos of different eras and different makes and everything all jumbled up together, and come up with, like, do some running videos of different gala days and different bits and pieces, visiting locos, which, to be honest, should be really lovely, and I don't have to stick to a really strict, I must have all these types of locos. But I'll talk to you about that in a different video. Today is all about this. So, here's the tender at the back. I can't really make out what that is on the back. We have got an emblem which is in very fine detail, which is quite hard to make out. But I believe it is another Great Western sign, which is lovely. The coal detail is rather good. Well, if I can angle that down there for you. It's very good. The cab interior is fab, but I'll try and get a better angle of that for you in a moment. Oh, there we are. That's probably much better. Let's zoom in. But in there, you've got the cab detail. And as you can see on the tender here, the doesn't want to focus, but all the riveting detail on there is fantastic. You can see into the cab there. Zoom out a little bit. Wrong way. There we are. And if I spin it round again, here we are. I'm rather loving this detail under the cab here, which is fantastic in a, I'm guessing is metal. But I guess you guys want to see this run, so I will crack out the rolling road and show you this guy on the move. And hopefully at some point in the future I'll have somewhere more scenic than a desk to show you him running. So I'll be back in just a second, guys, with him on the rolling road. Here we are then, guys, so let's see if I can get this running in the right direction. Let's go forwards first. So this is the first time it has been run, because this rolling road only turned up today, so this is a little bit of me trying this out as well. So I will run this in this direction for 15 to 20 minutes to start off with. Obviously I will not film all of it and show you 20 minutes of it just doing this. And then when I stick it in reverse, I'll quickly take a quick shot of it going backwards. But here you are, here's it going forwards. We'll crank up the pace a little bit, but I rather love this loco. Because when I was at the Steam Gala at Toddington, they had the King Edward II in a British Rail blue, which was absolutely lovely, and I've been dying to see that loco running for a long time. Maybe I'll insert a photo for you over the top in a minute. But there we are, guys. I'll pop a photo in as I transition to putting this guy backwards. But I'm going to leave this guy running for 15 minutes and then I will come back and show you him going the other way really quick. Here you are then, guys. So I can't remember if I've turned up the speed a little bit since I put it on, but it's time to go in the other direction now. So I will slowly crank down on the pace and see how slow it will go after being running a little bit. That was quite sudden, wasn't it? Oh, very stop-start, isn't it? That's a little bit better. That seems to be a relatively low speed, but I've got a very old controller, and that's nearly power off, and it has come to a stop. So here we are. We will chuck it into reverse, and now I will run it in that way for 15 to 20 minutes. Until it is completely done. So I'm just going to crank it up a little bit more because it won't go very quick in reverse that often, I wouldn't have thought. Although, if I'm going to run a heritage line without a turntable, potentially, I might have to. But there we are. It looks like it's going quite smoothly as well, actually. There's a little bit of wobble on. Probably see that on camera. There's a bit of a wobble, but you know, it's on those rollers, so you know, they're not the most stable things in the world. But there we are, guys. That is the limited edition castle class from Hornby. If you enjoyed the video, let us know. Or if there's anything you think I can improve on, or if you wanted more information. Like, I can try and do a little bit of research before I do the videos and try and get in as much as possible. Because to be honest, there's a lot of information on the back of the Hornby packaging. If you're not bored by the sound of my voice, I could do like a little readout with some pictures that either I've taken or I've pulled off the internet of the locomotive that I'm reviewing. I guess is a bit strong for what I'm actually doing. Showing people the locomotives that are out there, or some of them. I've got 2 more locos that I'm going to try and do a review for today. If I get reviews back on this video, I will change up those ones. I've got another Great Western loco, and then I've got a loco from Hatton's, like an actual Hatton locomotive, not just from their website. So, you know, there's not many there for you to guess from at the moment. But if you'd like a different style, or if you think there's different camera angles and stuff I could do, let me know. I might try and take a few different shots of this whilst it's running backwards now for you. But yeah, just let me know, guys, and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching, and I'll do some different shots for you now.